Hello everyone, welcome back to my 25 Days of Christmas, moving on to number 21. One that I obviously love because it's in my top 25, but I always wish was a little bit better because the show itself is one of my all-time favorites. We have I Love Lucy, the I Love Lucy Christmas show. This is one of those all-time classics that has been a Christmas staple for generations, and I think part of that is the continued rediscovery by younger generations. It seems to be played a lot around Christmas time, and over the years, it's one of the episodes where the colorized version is also very accessible and even available on a separate DVD, and it's just kind of out there, the I Love Lucy Christmas show, and I think that's why it's continued. And for me, as a huge fan of I Love Lucy, it was always a staple, but it's not higher because while there are elements within it that I find enjoyable in the typical I Love Lucy fashion, it is a little bit too much of a clip show. And interestingly, this is kind of the example of one of the ways in which the concept of a clip show was even created, and so it's historically significant and it's interesting, but viewing it outside of that context, it just, to me, watching a separate episode of I Love Lucy versus this one where half the runtime is really just kind of a look back, I always wished that it was a little more standalone. There's a little more meat to the Christmas elements of the show, and what was there was always enjoyable, but I always felt like I wished there was more, or was a longer, kind of special episode. So it was one that I always loved for the Christmas elements and the characters that are there, but it's not higher on the list because I always wished that there was more there, that it went the extra step.